It's been 47 long years and now the Denver Nuggets are off to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history. Hello and welcome to Fox Sports Lab NBA. I'm Jack Heverin. He's our resident NBA expert, Jaymz Clements. The drought is almost over, James.
It is, and just like LeBron, I'm about to retire. Amazing vibes here.
He's always got one off the top. Also joining us, two-time championship Laker, Sasha Vujacic. Sasha, Lakers just couldn't quite get there in the end, but it's great to see you once more.
Thank you, gents. It's always a pleasure to be with you guys.
Coming up, where to from here for the Lakers and LeBron? What does it look like going forward? We do a deep dive on the Nuggets and their bid for their historic title. And can the Celtics dig themselves out of a Grand Canyon-sized hole? James, we're on the verge of one of sport's greatest fairy tales with the Denver Nuggets. Remarkable.
It is. This is for all the Alex English time, the David Thompson time, the Dikembe Mutombos, the Carmelo Anthonys, the Dan Issels, the Kenyon Martins.
Stop it.
The Denver Nuggets are finally there. The best part for me, maybe not so much for Sasha, is that they got past the Lakers finally. They'd never beaten them in a playoff series. But this is great. 47 years without a title. Not only that, they've never made the finals, Jack. They've made the finals finally. It's such a great story. Joker, a second-round pick, drafted during a burrito commercial. Absolutely amazing gear, right? This is such a great story.
Sasha, I don't think we expected the Lakers to cop a clean sweep from the Nuggets. What does this mean for LeBron James? He's been pretty non-committal up until now. Was this his last shot? Do you think he retires or do you think he goes on?
Well, first and foremost, LeBron is an institution for himself, and he will do whatever is best for LeBron in the next couple of years. I think he will play. He will continue playing, chasing another title. But what is the most important thing? Lakers are actually in good hands. Who would have thought a couple of months ago that Lakers would have been in a Western Conference? It was mission impossible, kind of. Rob Pelinka created that team with a couple of trades at the trade deadline, and that was pivotal for them to get to where they got, and that was the maximum of that team. And we have to talk about Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets, they've been a playoff team, a great team, and we talked about that a little bit a couple of weeks ago. They are a complete team. In the past 3 years, they have core entitled. They know each other. They lost already. They know how it feels to lose the game, how to lose a playoff series, how to lose in the Western Conference Finals. So I think that's a very special team that understand each other. They know each other's roles, and they lift each other when they have to. So we have to give a credit where credit is due, and I'm not happy about the sweep, but it's okay.
They are a very, very good outfit, the Nuggets. James, just on the Lakers, Kyrie Irving's name has been mentioned. Do they move heaven and earth to bring him in?
I don't know. I'd rather someone reliable, and Kyrie's about as reliable as Ben Simmons from three. I'd rather Dame Lillard or Brad Beal, to be honest. Someone like that, but they do need a creator. You can either put the ball in Austin Reeves' hand more, but they still need that one extra star, I think, just to let LeBron sort of slide into the sunset, make the focus Anthony Davis, rely on his defense, his offense, let him be the MVP we know he can be.
Sasha, from a Celtics point of view, they're fighting hard against the odds right now. Did they fall so far behind that they can't catch up against the Heat, or is this still very much game on?
Well, if we kind of analyze the Celtics, what they've done in the past, two series against Hawks and Philly, they struggle. They struggle big time. They were cruising a little bit, and that's the team that's been to the NBA Finals, and they should be able to turn that switch now and just go to the finals as every other team that was there before. They took it too easy from outside looking in, and Miami Heat, it's all about them. They couldn't close at home. There's ABC, always be closing. They were unable to do that, so they better close in Boston, because if they don't, they will have a game 6 and 7 that will be a little bit different from first 3 games.
I speak on behalf of this panel. I think we all wanted a Lakers-Celtics decider, but sadly, that's not going to happen. The Nuggets and their superstar, Nikola Jokic, have already made franchise history. Sasha, the big question, would winning a title make the Joker one of the all-time greats?
Well, let's be honest. Nikola, or Joker, he's been breaking records every time he steps on the basketball court. So he is already an NBA great. I think he will not only win one championship, but the way they're playing, God willing, this is going to be the first one. And there's nothing better than winning championships, and that's what he knows and that's what he feels. So we will see. We will see in the next couple of days, next week or so, if everybody else will crown him as all-time great. But in my book, he's already one of the all-time greats.
What do you think, Jaymz?
I'd say if he gets that ring, like, this is it. As Sasha says, like, he's right on the path.
Yeah.
He's easily going like top 25 all the time if he gets that ring straight away. He's in that KG Dirk pantheon like that. 2-time MVP, absolutely smashing it. Stats out the wazoo. You can't ignore it.
The Nuggets, I should say, Jaymz, they've been dominant so through this series. What has made them such a dominant force in this playoffs, do you think?
It might be the whirring death machine that they have on offense. Like, it is absolute chaos. This is serious. It's been one of the best offenses all season. It was actually the best offense up until the All-Star break. They put it in cruise control for the rest of the year. They slipped to like 5, 6, 7, but they've been the best offense since the playoffs started. All it is Joker is a system unto himself. You've got Jam and Jamal Murray averaging 32.5 points last series in the Western Conference Finals. That's incredible. And Michael Porter Jr. They've got role players, they've got stars, they've got every sort of strata that you need to hit to be an NBA champion. And the cool thing is, you've got Aaron Air Gordon, you've got the notorious KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They've got guys who just step up when needed. You saw Gordon step up in Game 4 on the offense after he was benched. Like, this is a team who know who they are. I think that's the crucial part. They can step up on defense when you give it a little bit, give them an inch, they'll take a mile on offense. But on defense, when they step up, you have to play your absolute best to beat them.
Sasha, are you expecting the Nuggets to be the ones holding up the silverware by the end of the finals?
You know, it's tough to say because you never know. And I'm the last human being on the planet that will give you any prediction or who's going to win. But I know one thing for a fact. You win championships by playing defense. And defense wins championships. And Nuggets they have shown in the past couple of games that they can play defense when they want. Forget about the offense. Offense is already clicking. Like you said, it's just incredible the way they're connecting. And one of the most important things with the Nuggets, everybody knows their role. You cannot win championship without your bench. And they're just clicking in all cylinders, and it's a pleasure to watch them. They play the most pure version of basketball this year, and it's fun to watch.
Well, there's our look at the history-making Nuggets and their champion, the Joker.
Sport is superstition, science, family, drama, love, theatre. It's everything. And that's why we've made a betting brand for sports fans. Download the Better app today. That's better. What are you really gambling with?
Just when you thought Boston had hoisted the white flag, it rediscovered its scoring magic to win Game 4, 116-99. Jaymz, to expect them to claw their way back from a 1-3 deficit against the Heat, is it fanciful or not?
Well, I think it's 1-3 now. It was 0-3, Jack. That would be fanciful. No one's ever done it. 0 for 149 in NBA history, down 3-0. But the thing is, nobody has ever been more well-positioned to come back. Basically, the Celtics went down 0-3 and then went, well, I took that personally. They seriously,
there we go.
They went, can they come back from 3-0 down? Yes. Will they? Probably not, because it's just so hard. It's just so hard, Jack. This was the number 2 defense, number 2 offense all season, Boston. So no one's been better positioned to actually do it. But to get past this Heat team 3 more times, you've got the work experience kid, Joey Mazzulla, as your coach up against the master, Eric Spoelstra. Jimmy Butler on one side. How are you going to do it? You've got no hope, Boston. But you might, because that defense can kick into gear. We saw it in Game 4. The threes can drop. They could easily do it. It's going to take a lot of work, though.
Sasha, what about the Heat? They entered the playoffs as the number 8 seed. They've come from nowhere. How have they got to this point?
I'm a big believer it's a system that they installed within the Heat organization with Pat Riley and everybody else. So they know what it takes to win games. They properly choose their players in order to bring in a high basketball IQ and players that know how to play together, and most importantly, to play as a team. Jimmy is incredible, and once again, he's showing everybody that his leadership is on another level, and everybody is following in the proper footsteps. One of the most important things with Heat, the last game, they were dominating the first half, and I think they kind of took it too easy, and they thought it's going to be easier than they predicted. But they are a special team, just like Denver is, just like Boston is. Boston is the most talented team in the league, but they're struggling. They're struggling because of some kind of leadership on and off the court. I don't really know because I'm not there. But Heat are very dangerous beasts, and they will be interesting to watch in the next game. So we better be in front of our TVs and popcorn ready. So let's go.
Can't wait for that one. That's our show done and dusted for this week. Sasha, always great to have you with us. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Jaymz. Always a pleasure.
And for you as well, Jaymz Clements, you're in good form today. Well done.
Thanks, Jack. Always stoked, you know.
Remember to subscribe below, and of course, you can follow us on socials. Bring on the finals.
Sport is superstition, science, family, drama, love, theatre. It's everything. And that's why we've made a betting brand for sports fans. Download the Better app today. That's better. What are you really gambling with?